But anyway, so it's always good to relax at a baseball game because you just kick back with friends and you just it's a great view leaving the city. When I was a kid, I grew up outside of Chicago. When I was in college, and I lived with three college roommates in a house off campus, I had a roommate named Jay, and he had a journal. I was about 20 at the time, and Jay inspired me to create a journal. An incredible thing because you could look back and just read a few paragraphs. And at 20 years old, so I felt like I was way late in starting this project. And I almost didn't because I was like, oh, too late. Most of my life has happened. But I did. And I ended up creating my journal from the ages of 20 till now. Probably about 40 notebooks, a huge array of notebooks. I can look back at this point at when I was 25, 26, read a paragraph and remember the entire day or week. I mean, it's amazing what happens. Years writing in my notebooks, and I love notebooks. Please, give me something optimistic. That was a whole new era for me, and I had to actually learn a thing called Facebook, and the thing took me a while because I loved my notebooks. I love my pencil and paper, but I did change, and I really do enjoy the power of these platforms where you are able to create a photo journal of your life.
Thanks for making the show. Thank you, thank you. You were great. It was all about you, all about you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're wonderful.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
Went to Coney Island about 30 years ago when I first came to New York. I don't even know how long I've been in New York, but a long time ago. So when I go to Coney Island, because it's like being in the 40s, it's kind of like reliving certain old fears, roller coasters and heights. I went on one with my father when I was about 7 years old. It was terrifying, but luckily he was a little overweight, and so he was able to hold me into the corner of the car safely. You learn that in lucid dreaming. Like if the monster approaches you, you approach the monster if you're lucid in your dream because you want to solve the problem. And one of the greatest things with creativity is attacking your fears. You're going against the grain. So if everyone agrees with what you're doing, you're not creative, all right? You have to have a lot of people disagree. And that fears is a kind of a disagreement within your own mind. And I also have another fear too, singing in front of people, let alone talking in front of people, singing at a club. And I faced those fears fairly recently. It was about a few years ago. And I actually sang at a club for the first time in my life. I was terrified.
All right, Wally, you ready?
No, I'm not.
I don't know how excited I am because this man has never sung in public.
Please, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me.
This is what open mic is about, folks.
Yeah.
It's getting it out. The man can drum with no problem, he can run with no problem. And now he's pushing his comfort zone. I love it.
That's first time I've ever done that song. Together
And I did it. And it changed me in that it just opened up. I have a goal to sing again, and I will. Probably at Montero's in Brooklyn on Atlantic Avenue. That is one of my goals. That's my next goal, and I will do it. Do I want to do it? Am I afraid? Yes. And that's why I want to do it. Your opponent or life situations, you are striking a point. A point is like a goal. Now, when you are doing this, you're going to go through pain, obstacles. So in life and in fighting, because we're always vision of your moment. So in doing that, you are adjusting and able to react. The movement, and in movement, that takes effort. So you climb that, even if you try. I use that same philosophy in life.